Imagine standing on a battlefield, the smoke thick in the air, and the sound of clashing swords deafening your ears. But then, something changes. The sky is suddenly filled with a blinding light, and a thick, hellish fire rains down on your enemies. It's not just any fire. It burns on water. It refuses to go out, and its flames leap across ships, striking fear into the hearts of your enemies. This wasn't some mythical force. It was Greek fire, the Byzantine Empire's greatest secret weapon. But what was it? And why did the formula for this destructive fire disappear from history? Today, we're about to uncover one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world, a weapon that altered the course of history and left the world wondering if we'll ever truly understand its power. In the heart of the Byzantine Empire, the bustling city of Constantinople stood as a beacon of power and knowledge. The empire was a fortress, not just by its walls, but by its secrets. Among these was the carefully guarded knowledge of Greek fire, first used in the 7th century during the reign of Emperor Constantine IV. It was no ordinary weapon. Historians believe it was invented by a brilliant Greek engineer named Callinicus of Heliopolis, who escaped to Constantinople during the Arab siege of the city. But was Callinicus the sole inventor, or was he part of a much larger, secretive network of scientists and alchemists? The truth is lost in the sands of time. What we do know is that Greek fire was a terrifying substance that could change the course of warfare forever. Imagine a navy, hundreds of ships strong, sailing toward the walls of Constantinople. The enemy is sure of their victory until they encounter the full fury of Greek fire. It was designed to be deployed from siphons, essentially the ancient version of flamethrowers. But it didn't stop there. Greek fire could leap across the waves, making it a terrifying weapon at sea. And once it touched its target, it didn't extinguish. It burned relentlessly, even on water. The Byzantine navy became nearly unstoppable, pushing back waves of Arab invaders time and again thanks to Greek fire. This weapon wasn't just powerful. It was a symbol of Byzantine supremacy, an empire built on secrets and strategy. So how did they make it? That's the million-dollar question. The formula was so secretive, it was reportedly passed down only to a select few. The knowledge of how to make Greek fire was confined to the highest ranks of the empire. Its creators were sworn to secrecy, under penalty of death. It's believed to have been a mixture of petroleum, sulfur, and quicklime, but the exact recipe has been lost. Some even argue that it could have included substances that were far more mystical, perhaps a combination of chemistry and ancient alchemy. Whatever the truth, the consequences were clear. Greek fire's mystery became just as legendary as its fire. As Byzantium's power waned, so too did the knowledge of Greek fire. And soon, the secret of its creation disappeared into the dark corners of history, lost to time. But what happened to this fearsome weapon? As the centuries passed, the Byzantine Empire faced its decline, and so did its most terrifying tool of war. By the time Constantinople fell in 1453, Greek fire had already vanished from the pages of history. No one knew how to recreate it, and soon it became nothing more than a whispered myth. Some say it was the last great weapon of the empire, lost forever when the city fell to the Ottomans. Others believe it's still out there, hidden in ancient texts or forgotten places, waiting to be discovered by the curious or the daring. But what does Greek fire teach us today? It shows us that the line between myth and reality is often thinner than we think. It reminds us that history is full of hidden secrets, some of which we may never truly understand. And it also highlights the incredible ingenuity of ancient civilizations, how they were able to harness the power of chemistry, fire, and science in ways we are still trying to replicate today. Greek fire may be lost to history, but its legacy still burns bright in the shadows of the past. It's a reminder of the incredible power of innovation, and how sometimes the greatest mysteries can change the world. So the next time you hear the roar of fire or see the glow of a flame, ask yourself, could this be the key to an ancient secret that's never been fully unlocked? If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of Greek fire with us, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from the depths of history. We have so much more to uncover together, and trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next. Until then, stay curious and never stop questioning the past.